But now modern life's come along and just made it so confusing. And now, we're losing our ancient wisdom and secrets. Bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Bullshit. And it's happened before. Like, I remember there was some, like, Chinese philosopher or somebody like that who thought that China, like, in the 5th century BC was getting too fancy. He's like, oh, we've got all these roads and boats and shit. I'm out of here. I'm going to live out west and with the barbarians. And it's like, it's always happened. There's always been people that romanticize the past or a quote-unquote simpler life.
Yeah, I mean, that's all great points and all, but, like, the main thing I was thinking of with the Amish guy being wrong is, like, I'm just glad we have the word fuckballs now.
That's true.
That was the top of my list. Like, yeah, we don't have zippers and, whatever, but, that's where I went. So.
Linguistic innovation. They gave up on that shit, too. I've already told you about this. I went to an Amish wedding once.
No.
First of all, that's how I found out that Amish, like...
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I did not... I can tell you this. I did not do it for the bridesmaids.
Did you lose a bet? did your GPS take you to the wrong place?
It was pure fucking curiosity. I was like, really? An Amish wedding? Like, I wonder what the fuck this could be like.
Okay.
And so, like, it's like a lot of weddings. It's placed within the middle of a religious service, and it was friggin' odd. Their singing was totally weird. It was not like what you would think of as like a regular like church service. Like it was like they'd go real high and in tone and real low and weird and
just like Bane from the latest Batman movie. That's where they got that from.
Chris Nolan loves the Amish. big Amish guy. Nobody knew.
So they'd go up and down.
But you're listening to them talking in Pennsylvania Dutch, and once in a while, like an English word would pop out, and I was like, "What the fuck is that about?"
Was it fuckballs?
Unfortunately, not.
Yeah.
It was anus. Again, I would have had the same concerns with fuckballs if that had popped out of the guy's mouth at a wedding. Why is he talking about an anus? But I was like, I actually talked to one of the guys we knew afterwards, and I was like, why'd you guys say experience instead of your word? Or whatever word the guy didn't use. He was like, oh, we don't have it. And I was like, well, that's fucking lazy. And by this point, I had taken enough German that, like, Pennsylvania Dutch and German aren't that far apart. And it's like, I can tell you all the words in German. You guys can use them. It's like, all you guys need is to pick up a fucking book from the library.
And then they just start pointing at you and yelling, "Shun the non-believer! Shun! Shun!"
They kept asking me, a lot of the guys kept asking me why I wasn't married yet. And they assumed I wasn't married because I didn't have a beard.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, the beard sort of signifies. So naturally, you immediately told them you were gay.
Unfortunately, I didn't go there.
Didn't occur to you.
If I had had the presence of mind. If only. If only.
By the way, when are you going to tell your wife?
Wait, that I'm married to an Amish girl?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna leave the Amish behind us, apparently, and
yeah, I think we've thoroughly demolished the Amish.
Not that anybody needed to.
That hard target.
Well, maybe they were fucking asking for it. I'm gonna retract that. They were asking for it. Their stupid little outfits.
And actually, you brought up the
little eyes.
The beady eyes, yeah, naturally. You brought up the solar powered, whatever gobbledygook you were talking about, and
yeah.
I actually went to Amish country, and much like you were interested in seeing what was going on, I went down there in southern Pennsylvania, like the Lancaster County Amish, and there's actually Amish like all over the place. There's like in Ohio and
That's where, yeah.
So, but I went to the one near Lancaster County, and it turns out that a lot of Amish people like have phones and watch TV and use diesel fuel and like diesel powered engines.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that their phone has to be in like a little hut outside their barn.
Yep, they had. Yeah, these guys had, the ones that I knew had a payphone in their yard.
Yeah, and like they're not allowed to actually drive their tractors around for like plowing purposes, but they can run the engine to like power a mechanism that cools their milk down so it can be shipped out. Um, Apparently that's somehow not, evil or whatever it is they think. And they watch TV at their neighbor's house. Like you can go, like an Amish family can go to like a non-Amish friend's house and watch TV like all fucking night and day, and it's like not a sin at all.
See, I think that's bullshit. Like, obviously, I don't think it's sinful, but the fact that they can bend the rules so easily, it's like, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Like, what are your qualifications? I need to see your Amish resume. Like, is it just the clothes and the stupid and
As long as they don't have zippers, apparently anything goes.
Yeah, so that's, of course.
I'm wondering if like evolution will happen in the Amish like society, and like they will somehow find a way to start using zippers or buttons or something, and like, but it'll be this weird convoluted like sort of like loophole around like the usage, like so they have like, I don't know, like their entire outfit is somehow just a zipper of some type. I don't know.
Just a wetsuit. They're gonna have to start wearing wetsuits everywhere.
Just form-fitting Amish people just walking around doing their Amishy business.
I think actually the conclusion we've come to is that they'd be just as fucked as we are because they rely on all of our shit to some extent. Because I've heard people joke about, oh, well, when society collapses, the Amish will be fine. No, they won't.
Yeah.
Who's going to drive their tractors? Are they going to fucking buckle down and do it? No. How do I know that? Because they're fucking dipshits. Like, anybody who lives like that's a jackass, and they'll actually let their tractors rot, I bet. They would let their tractors fucking rot. They would let their solar panels break down. They would just be like, oh, fuck this. Yeah. The old way is the best way.
Yes, the old way is the best way. Fuck this. Fuck balls.
That would just prove to them that all that stuff that they were grandfathering into their Amish lifestyle was actually not legit. It'd be a total confirmation bias.
I do wonder, what do the Amish people that visit their non-Amish friends and watch TV think of TV? Like are Amish people just fine, they're not shocked by anything at all, or do they go over there and they see an episode of say Hoarders or one of the shows of stupid pop culture shit like Jersey Shore or something, and they see that and they're just pissing their pants. I wonder what they, or do they not even watch it because they're they go over and a really rowdy bawdy evening for them is watching an old episode of Gunsmoke or something.
I don't know. Somebody needs to have a neighbor that just watches MMA fighting and porn all day.
I was just gonna go to porn. Damn it!
Sorry, I preempted you. Because especially Amish people have to have 70s style bush, just huge.
Oh God. We're gonna get some letters on that.
I'm all right with that. I wonder if scissors are allowed. Is that too advanced? I mean, if zippers don't work, I wonder if scissors are too complex. One blade, god damn it.
I would guess they probably have scissors. I mean, that's been around for a while. Zippers have not. Maybe it's they just, well, I mean, from what I understand, they just sort of stop around the 17th century. That's sort of their rule of thumb-ish.
I don't know. That's the thing.
And they've had scissors for they had them in Rome, didn't they?
Oh shit! I don't want to speculate at the risk of being wrong, but they're old.
Didn't they have? I think they had brass scissors that in Rome, and they were some of the first scissors, but I could be wrong. If you're a literal douche, write in, correct me.
Write in and tell us when they invented scissors. They, meaning humans. So.
Yes, actually, the word "they" is not.